We got Andre 3000 for number 3.
Okay.
We got Nikki for 4 and Cole for 5.
Nikki for
Wow,
4.
Nikki.
That's the new one. I think you might be the
Yeah.
first to put Nikki in your top 5.
Had
Welcome to the radio. I'm your listener's host, Juice Shrub. S. Carter in the building.
What's up?
Sample God is on the board. Hello, Sample God.
What's goody?
King Moore will be in soon, but right now we have Melanin Shon.
Yo, man, what's going on?
How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Top 5, and what is your social media name to find you?
Top 5. I'm gonna give my top 5 artists.
Bet.
All right, we got Nas for number 1. We got Lauren for number 2.
Ooh.
We got Andre 3000 for number 3.
Okay.
We got Nikki for 4 and Cole for 5.
Nikki for 4.
Nikki.
That's the new one. I think you might be the first to put Nikki in your top 5.
Had Nikki, straight up. A lot of shows I ain't never had Nikki in the top 5. Like
Nikki in the top 5. What are you putting her there for the bars or for the legacy?
I mean, I can give both to her, can I?
Yeah. I mean,
Rap.
yeah, that's why it's go to GOAT status when you can do both. Yeah. Fuck it. You right.
But
All
for
right.
the bars though.
Okay. What is your social media name so they can find you as well, sir?
Melanin Shon. MELANINSHON.
Ooh. Bet. Welcome. It's great having you on. Man, where do we start? This week in America, man.
the last couple weeks, man, we've been out.
The last couple weeks. So, Sean, can I call you Chef John for sure? You want the full name? Is it brand?
Sean.
Okay. On our show, we have had a running narrative that this is the season finale of America. Maybe the series finale. We don't know if we're getting picked up again for next season. But the finale of America. We don't know if aliens are coming.
Yep.
That there's fire tornadoes.
Oh, I saw that. That shit was crazy.
There's fire tornadoes.
Yeah, I've seen that.
There's we're picking between a reality TV show star or a man if he was our grandfather would say we may need to take him to a home because we don't know if he can be around a hot stove by himself anymore.
Jesus Christ.
You know, like that's the choices we're coming to, and then wrap all that up in a Corona ball.
Yeah.
Don't forget the election.
That's the episode. The season finale is the election. That's in November 3rd, 2nd, whatever it is for. You should know that 3rd.
And it's
That is
shit, I don't fucking know that.
That is the season finale of America, and that will tilt where we go. If we go Trump, 4 more years of Trump, I don't know.
They say if Trump get 4 more years, he ain't never leaving office.
Why would he? Because it's just going to be Trump Jr. coming in. Trump never left office then. Because Trump can come in with I don't say no care in the world, but he can come in with all the cash of his dad and all the following that his dad established already. Like George Bush Jr. Come on. He was like, oh, yeah, I'm president.
I'm president. My daddy was president, so I'm president now.
He didn't really want to do it. He was like, oh, all right, it's linear. how do y'all feel? It's a mental health checkup. Is there anything that y'all want to be like, yo, I want to call to attention? The Breonna Taylor civil suit just got settled.
$12 million. Yeah.
12 million. That does not mean that the criminal suit is gone.
No,
It actually gives more weight to the criminal suit because they admitted some wrongdoing.
Yeah.
So that's a great thing. How y'all doing? I'll open it up to y'all.
I'm doing all right. Like I was a little stressed out earlier today, so I cleaned my car and took a ride to the park, aired my thoughts out, and made some music looking at the lake, watching the jet skis and the sailboat. So
Hey, you're creating.
it's always about clearing your mind when you need to.
Well, shoot, Sean.
My day's been well. My week's been well. Definitely this year, I definitely been trying to be on my grind more about marketing and promoting my music because nobody gonna do it if I'm not gonna do it. So, yeah.
Facts. King Maul is coming in.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, King Maul. This is Melanin Shon.
Oh man,
Brother, I'm hella late and I apologize.
no, you're fine.
We ain't that late, man. We just kind of just started low key.
We literally just started. We was talking about the season finale of America like we usually do. And and just doing a mental health checkup on the bros and stuff like that. How's your week been, Maul?
A little hectic. My nephew's in town.
Okay.
Stay late for bullshit. And my daughter won't stop crying about it.
I mean, that's what babies do, man. They cry.
Oh, no. I'll let you put her down.
I mean, your baby's selfish. You selfish, your baby's selfish.
They go hand in hand.
Much time, man. That's how it is. But welcome. Sean, man, I listened to the songs you sent me. I took some notes on it because I wanted to really get to know you and let you get your music across to the people. On the intro song on I'm on My Way, what is your thought process on it? Because to me, let me see what it is. I love the pocket, first of all. The pocket is, you're in the deep pocket right there. You're I'll say over all the songs, are you talking to somebody? Are you in mind of something? Like it seems like that you're taking life and you're putting it on a record.
My goal is to educate and to elevate 20%. And I feel like I definitely put that energy into my music to try to motivate my peers, older and younger, to just go out and do what they need to do for what's best for them and to make their inner self happy. Yeah.
Okay. Where did you get your start from? Like, have you always been making music? I know you know Sean Carter. How long have y'all been in cahoots?
I started making music in 2017, summer 2017, when I lived in Maryland. I started working with this group with my friends. It was called New Age Class. It's really dope. They helped me push my pen. I was really nervous to really write. I always loved writing poetry, been writing poetry since high school. And my friends were like, dude, you just turn those to raps. It's like, it's that easy. And pushing me writing all day, like hours. I like sitting in the same spot, 12 hours, sitting at the table, 12 hours. It really paid off. And I just kind of branched out and did my own thing because the energy level kind of depleted within the group. And it kind of motivated me to just, if I feel like if I did it, they'd catch up to me.
That's a interesting concept. I feel like a lot of creatives go through that, where it can be a collective and it's working because it's, I don't say it's easier, but it's not all the pressure on you. So you kind of get accustomed to that. I don't have to do all of the work, and it weeds out the creatives from the people that think they're creators, because every creator knows like you have to sit down and be with yourself and create from nothing. So if you can't create from nothing, if you need to have hella bitches around, hella bottles in this, hella like if you can't create just yourself, emotion, however you do, draw a pen, poetry, martial arts, all of that. If you can't do that within yourself, you gotta find another passion, bro. Because there's a deep connection with it's almost a narcissism because you gotta understand that you're goat within. You're goat
Also, you had a good point too, because when you were saying that if they'll catch up, that is nothing but motivation for everybody else that's kind of lacking, because that's just nothing but good competition, good competitivism. Oh, I said the word wrong, but whatever. To get your other people on board and actually give them the pushing and get them one to actually do something. So that is a good point. But as long as their situation plays a hand, they can do it though. Because I know some people,
exactly. Some people can't create because of their situation,
surroundings, the situations.
Yeah.
It doesn't produce a ecosystem that allows you to, and that's like me personally. Like I was blessed to have a music class every Tuesday because I went to Catholic school. Like I don't understand the concept of not having music in my life. So when it comes to people that are like, yeah, I never had a music program, it was defunded. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
Yo, like you really couldn't like just play around with some drums or like see if you had a talent.
The tambourine and keep rhythm, like
keep rhythm, harmonize with people. Like harmonizing is a skill you gotta learn. You gotta learn octaves and pitches and shit like that. That's a technique. And as a child, it just was I don't say in me because I don't want to say I'm an artist for that, but I have the ear for what sounds good and what feels good. You know, a lot of music is just feeling. But getting into too deep shit here.
Real deep shit.
Sometimes you need it, you know. Sometimes some people.
I also wanted to touch on the whole creating from nothing thing. I had like a moment, not to take away from you, Sean, but I had a moment at the lake. Bro. Like I was just kind of chilling, and like looking at the boats, and all of a sudden, just a clap and a snare came in my head, and I started playing it. Some people sat down and was like, "Yo, who's the artist? Like what song you listen to?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm making this right now." And they were like, what the fuck? Like it was like like I had 3 instruments and a melody going, and they were like, "Yo, I need to download this like right now." And I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
And it fuels you. It fuels you to the utmost to be like, "Yo, I'm on this." And again, putting your art out there is a part of being a creative because you want to share it. You want to share the message you want to give across. Like putting these episodes out, like I put them out, and I probably will not even go back to them for like 6 months. Like that episode, I just this episode I won't go back to for 6 months because I want to be detached from it to digest it. I'm critiquing myself and everything. I think the creative part, you can't even listen to a track you just did because you're like, it's either my favorite track or my worst track. But I'm like, yo, that's it right there. That's fire. Like,
and you want to stay away from a repeat too, because you'll be too busy being in this pocket. Like, damn, I need to get that sound. It's like, nah, you want to create and push and do something different. Find something, get out your own comfort zone.
Test the limits. And that being said, we'll go to the song "I'm On It," which is that shit hit. That shit not. That shit hit. Again, you do it in the pocket. What I write down: good skill, mastered. You got a great voice as well.
Thank you.
You got a really good voice. Like you're just how you come on tracks. It fits very well in the flow.
Does it draw you in right away?
Yeah.
It did, yeah. I can attest to
See,
that.
I appreciate that.
For
That's half the battle.
Drop out. If you got a good voice and a beat drop out, I'm like, oh yeah,
bruh.
If you put more beat dropouts in your songs, and
if you can capture an audience by hitting the
yeah,
not even a real word, make a noise, and then they all like, hold up, what you about to say? Type shit.
So where do you see your music going, and what do you want to? You said you wanted to teach and help people learn. What is the message you want to get across to people?
I see my music going to the top, man.
Hey.
And I just want to get a distribution deal.
Hey.
I don't want anything else from people. I just created my own record label, so I'm happy about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really focused on just trying to invest in myself. And can you repeat your second question? I'm sorry.
No, you go. What is the message you want to get across in your music?
Everything you need you already have. Everything you need is literally everything you have. You just got to put it to work. It's all in your mind. Once you put your mind to it, anything is possible.
I like that. And you speak about distribution deals. United Masters, right? I like what they're doing. Like there is Steve Stout. He created it. It's distribution, and they're doing like a 90-10 somewhere right there, or 85-15 distribution deal, and which is like amazing for real for what they're reaching. And if you have the movement going.
And my thing is they're still making money, even with them deals.
They're still making money. Like especially in this day and age where there's no physical sales. This is all relationship shit. So if you got Steve Stout, one of the biggest out there, it's relationships. This is boom, boom, boom. Hey, I got this new artist, I'm pushing, boom, boom. Get them here, get them there. I love what they're doing. I want them to do that for podcasting. There's a lot of deals flying around. Joe Rogan just signed for $250 million. Motherfucking Gimlet just got picked up. The podcast Spotify division, the Spotify podcast division, they're unionizing because they're not getting paid. I'm like, that is so much money in there. They got to make a union with inside the motherfucker. All right, bet.
That shit crazy.
That is
I already know where this is going. Fucking Charlamagne, the guy just did his deal with Viacom, so he got his own podcast network now, and he brought a lot of people over. He got 13 shows under him. So I'm like, okay. Oh no, it's big money, and he's 50-50 too. So I'm like, it's a lot of money here. It's retention is the key. If you can make people sit and listen to you for at least 30 minutes, the advertisers are paying you motherfucking 5 figures, 6 figures already.
What's the deal with Charlamagne and I heard?
So Charlamagne has just did a deal with Viacom, who owns MTV, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, and iHeartMedia. Yeah. So his deal with them, he's making the Black Effect Network. Black Effect Network is going to be his podcast network that will hold Horrible Decisions, the 85 South Show, Stephen Jackson's and Matt Barnes podcast, All the Smoke, some political shit, some wellness shit. Basically everything, all the Black creators you want are going to be under one Viacom roof now.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Does Viacom now own all of those podcasts?
Or is there a deal in place?
I see them as doing a 2-year deal with them. 2-year
licensing, or do they own those podcasts? Because Viacom is in the business of owning shit.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It seems like
And they quick to sell too.
To me, it would be stupid for them to give their IPs to Charlamagne the God with his track record. Just saying. Just saying. Like he has a hit with the Breakfast Club, but outside of that, it's a little shaky for some reason. I don't know why. All his late night shows never get picked up for long points of time.
I didn't even know he had late night shows.
I'm about to say I didn't know he had late night shows either.
I was about to say the same.
The
3 out of 4 people didn't know he had
I have a funny relationship with Charlamagne.
TV show. But besides that, it's just been the radio show, and even the Brilliant Idiots has taken a dip. And
keep it 100. If it wasn't for the Geico, I would never know what that nigga who he was. Geico and Lil Duval. Thank you, Lil Duval.
Yeah, shout out to
I knew Lil Duval because of stand up, but
I mean, no, Lil Duval is half the reason why I know who Charlamagne is. I would never know who he was. Like
his
Breakfast
deal,
Club kind of came later.
His deal with them is, I think, how they kept him, because I feel like he would have left the Breakfast Club and Viacom if he didn't get the big money he wanted. So I think to subdue the big money, like the $100 million Howard Stern type deal, because he carried a radio station for 10 years. Him and the Breakfast Club carried a radio station for 10 years, made it the #1 show in America and shit like that. So he wanted the bag. And I feel like they gave him partial ownership of this network as his bag instead of giving him the outright bag and letting him make the money that he wants for himself. So like Simple Got is saying, maybe he did sign a couple of them and just had them split it 50-50 with him too. Like, because I don't see creatives giving their IP over to Viacom and they not knowing what's going on. And there's a Pepsi deal in play as well, where they're I guess they're only doing Pepsi ads. There's gonna be Pepsi ads on all of it, so I guess it'd be a Pepsi ad and milk, Pepsi everything like that, which is kind of cool because you're not gonna get hundreds of different Tempur-Pedic and toiletry ads and shit like that.
Is it Pepsi specific or Pepsi own brands as well?
I mean, I feel like Pepsi owns brands and Pepsi is
I'm gonna say they own a couple things.
Because Pepsi and Sony kick it a lot, so they might throw a Pepsi Sony thing in there and some shit like that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that Pepsi is entwined with that will probably cook up as well. It's interesting. It's money. It's black creatives. I would love to see where Joe Budden goes now. A lot of talk is talking about there's an Amazon Prime podcast section now.
There
is?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
It's everywhere.
Yep. There's a new Apple Radio that's out now.
How is Amazon's music play? Like, I always hear like the main stuff where Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, but the platform to put music on Amazon, is that the same, or do you have to pay more for that?
It comes with a lot of stuff now. So if you have Prime, that gives you Apple, it gives you the movies. I mean,
no, I'm talking about as an artist putting money, putting stuff on
your music on Amazon.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, but I feel like I feel like it's not the lowest and it's not the highest, but they paid their independent movie people well. Like, you can put your independent movies on Amazon, the movie part, and be fine. So I would think it's
one movie on. Say again.
I said I think it's creator friendly.
Okay. Hopefully.
Yeah. That's Besides that deal, it's money. It's money going around in that motherfucker. It's crazy. You want to jump into some sports? Y'all sports people? Clippers choke.
Kiwi the Claw.
I mean, we can talk about the Browns.
Oh man!
I don't even want to talk about the Browns. Yeah. Browns is not a conversation. When this nigga Charles was like, when the nigga Charles was like, I can guarantee you one thing this year or next year that the Browns don't make it to the Super Bowl. Ain't not one person said a thing. Everybody shut up. The whole city was like, "Yep."
I mean, you can't be fighting. The fact that I woke up them cutting the kicker, like that was gonna help. Like I woke up, I'm like, oh, they cut the kicker. Oh, all right, bet. It's the Super Bowl time.
I heard they talk about trading Odell.
Yeah.
Look, he hasn't.
Baker got to go.
He hasn't had 100-yard receiving game in like 10 games. So
that's because Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham don't see eye to eye for some reason. That whole season, it was Jarvis Landry was on 10. Odell was just, hey, I'm over here.
But look, he didn't want to be in
Cleveland.
Anyway. Like, he didn't come to Cleveland. He got traded to Cleveland. There's a difference of coming here and fucking Baker Mayfield doesn't live here. He got a house in Austin, he said. He was like, yeah, I had to get a house in Austin and be away from all the troubles of my mind and all that bullshit. I got some ranch acres and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, you don't even live in Cleveland forever?
Nigga, Ohio got acres and ranches. The fuck?
Right.
Exactly.
So like 2 miles south, you can find a whole farm.
All the acres, all the guns you can shoot, like it ain't much different from Texas, you know. It ain't too crazy, but everybody seems like they're going to Texas now. So I guess I gotta get Southern.
I gotta go visit.
Go see Joe Rogan out there.
Joe Rogan lives in Texas.
Yes, he picked up the whole podcast and moved to Texas. Because basically California is going to shit. I don't know if y'all been seeing this or not, but
like they're dying every day. The state itself.
Fire, yes. California's on fire.
The whole state.
The fucking police are like not giving a fuck half the time. There's a brown and black war. They fucked up Melrose. That's what got Joe Rogan out of there. They were like, oh, y'all just gonna let them fuck up the fancy parts too? Deuces.
Yeah, they definitely rated all of that shit. Didn't they?
Texas all is fully 10 toes down. You step on your property.
Kiss for a show. He was like, yeah, I love Texas so much. The guest brought him a gun because you can do that in Texas.
As a gift? Like
as a gift.
Yeah, their gun laws is crazy down there, bro. That's why you don't, as a black man, you don't do shit down there, bro. You don't make no trouble.
A black dude down there that's a gun advocate that said it's cool, but you just gotta be Texas. You gotta know how to live in Texas. Like how we know how to live in Ohio type shit. You do gotta know how to live in Texas. And it's just a different speed.
Different aspect.
Yeah. Say that. That's better than me. The way we like to wrap up the show, sir, is we like to go around and say what we're reading, watching, or listening to. Give the people some homework to go home with and study up on for the next round of Colored Radio. We will start with Maul because it was late.
Listening to actually a lot of new artists has been coming across my it was like Earthquake I would just heard, or I think it's a group actually. It was with JID,
Earth Gang.
Like Earth Gang, yeah, and somebody else. And I was like, oh, okay, this shit hard. And then Lil Baby got a song with a dude named Money Malone.
Okay.
The song was hard, but I'm like, who is this nigga?
You sound like old nigga now, man. Who is these young cats?
Dude came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, all right. I thought this was a little because when it cut on, it was just Lil Baby, and then he came out. I'm like,
who's this
hard? Like, who is this nigga?
What's a kid?
As far as watching, I tried watching Cobra High or Kai.
Cobra Kai.
I fuck with it.
I'm not fully invested.
I like it.
I'm not fully invested in it. I can't get past. I'm still trying to work my way past the first couple of episodes. He binge watched
it. I mean, it's just a continuation of Karate Kid. If you've seen the Karate Kid movies, it picks up.
But it looked like they try to flip it back, like making him seem like the victim and all this other stuff. It's like all right.
I mean, it's 2020 version where like, hey, that was probably some abusive shit. He probably shouldn't have pushed y'all through. So you probably should learn how to be aggressive, but not like abusive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
But I get it. It's weird.
All right.
I've seen an episode too. I was like, yeah.
I finished it. Melanin Shon. What are you reading, watching, or listening to, sir?
I've been listening to Nas's album King's Disease.
Yeah.
How is that?
It Boy produced it.
I heard the song he did with A$AP Ferg and somebody else, but that was about it.
I like the Nasir album better. I really liked the Nasir album because it had The Dream and Kanye, but the King Disease is it gives me a little feel of Stillmatic, but I don't know. Maybe because I just feel like times is changing, people getting older, different thoughts. I don't know. I just feel like.
Here's my question to you as a Nas fan and everything. On King's Disease, because I listened to it, did it feel like it was insert Nas verse here type feeling? Like he you see the features and everything, and like, okay, this would be a cool Ferg song.
Yeah.
Cool whoever song. And then it's like, here's Nas as well. And it's like, all right, Nas is on here. But but he did Nas on all the tracks. It was like it was superb bars, superb cadences and all that. The content is there, but it's just like, hey Nas, how you doing?
Like, I feel like he tried too hard.
Fabio, him and Fabio. It was him and Fabio on the track. Like Nas and Fabio, really? Like
that's the other nigga was on there. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Four and Fabio.
I fucked with it though. I fucked with it, but it's like, oh, Nas gave Fabio and Ferg a verse. It's Nas' album.
Yeah, it didn't really feel like a Nas. It felt like everybody feature Nas. And like Nasir, that Nasir album is probably one of my favorite rap albums of all time.
Really? I gotta go back and listen to it now. I ain't gonna lie to you because I won't say I'm well versed in Nas's catalog like how I should be. So yeah, that's where I go. Anything
Kanye produced, I kind of follow a little because I can't take that away from Kanye.
No, Kanye different, and we gotta get into have a whole nother show about Kanye. And
you went on a whole rant today.
But he's talking facts, and they don't listen when he's talking facts. And it pissed me off. Where I'm like, yo,
hey, he was talking facts, but I was like, hey, bro, you still wilding though, but he probably is not wild to tell the truth.
All this president shit, he not on no ballots. But when he's talking about actual masters, owning your masters, going to go re-record your masters to get your masters back, nobody want to hear them.
Here's my thing though. Don't wait until you just now mentally realizing the game been playing you that you want to promote this. You should have been when you first started good music, that's what you was promoting. I don't know what happened to you, but you know what I'm saying? I just feel like it's a publicity stunt, and I'm tired of all of them. All celebrities. Because at the end of the day, we still getting shot, niggas are still dying. What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all living in y'all nice ass houses, man. We still out here grinding.
These niggas
wilding part that I was speaking of facts. That's what he was hitting on.
They back on the road like Corona don't exist. They must have some vaccines we don't know about because they
I swear to God, Corona don't exist, bro.
Man, her
it's crazy.
I seen a picture of her. And you know how some people put their location. And they photo and it said Jamaica. I'm like, damn, how she leave America? Bro, I'm like, man.
Yeah, the celebrities been getting out of the country. Like, I don't know how.
That's kind of
easy. Oh, y'all remember when this shit first dropped? They was basically saying that any celebrity had first dibs on shit. Oh yeah. Like if you was a regular person, you ain't getting nothing. You like that. The cure don't exist.
the first 2 weeks, only celebrities and NBA players had it.
Matter of fact, the first 2 weeks they were the only ones who was getting tested.
And Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks and
coming from Australia.
Boris Diaw. Motherfucking Boris Diaw and Tom Hanks got it first. And now we gotta be scared. Like,
anybody heard like any updates about The Rock? Because apparently The Rock and his whole family had it like last week or 2 weeks ago.
No, man, because it's The Rock. He's the richest actor in the world. That was going to 2 days, bro. That was a fucking. That's why we ain't hear nothing else about it, because he had it and he didn't have it no more. He just had to make it public.
All I know is we shouldn't be too afraid of shit, because if this nigga Magic Johnson can get through just about anything, we can definitely slide right behind this nigga and get through anything. You feel me? Like, it don't make no sense. Don't make no sense.
Top 5. I mean, not top 5.
Top of the show.
Reading, watching, and listening.
I'm just saying, they got a cure for everything. They just ain't telling you. Gotta have that bread for you. It was just Elba. It was just Elba came out, was like, yeah, my girl got it. We good. Fuck. Like, what?
Oh my god.
He was trying to be the James Bond. And I'm just saying.
What am I reading? Webcomics, as always. I don't know. I'm stuck. I'm addicted to them for a little bit. Watching currently Lovecraft Country, The Boys, and
watching The Boys too.
Yeah, and I think that's about it on shows. Like, I've been dipping my toes in anime here and there, but nothing really to report at the moment.
Quick question for you, Ashdod. Are you watching The God of High School?
It's on the list. I haven't started it. It is on my list. Did you watch it?
I'm surprisingly not mad at it. It's pretty. It's all right. It's all right. The name alone was like, nah, but I had nothing.
I seen the trailer,
and I'm like,
I seen a trailer. I read the story, and I was like, let's go on the list for later. I'm watching a whole bunch of shit right now, so.
I do say one thing though. They don't make you wait for shit. It's right there.
Oh, that's nice.
It's right there.
Because Black Clover right now is like on a fucking filler run, and I'm just like, bro, can we?
That's exactly the reason why I watched it, because
yeah, right now.
My bad, bro.
Listen, all right.
It's an anime real quick, y'all.
Like I said, I wasn't trying to dip all the way into it, so
I just get an anime show. Y'all stop playing and make an anime spinoff of this shit and just talk anime all day and shit, man.
We good.
Y'all make some bread out there.
It's a range for that. It's a range.
Yeah. Listening to Little Dragon, I guess, dropped a project that I didn't know about, so I was listening to that. New Kali Uchis, Chloe and Haley, and Big Sean Detroit too.
You like that shit? What's that?
You said, do I like it?
Yeah.
I like the album. Like, it was long as hell. Like, and I like the little like nose to Detroit. Like, it was kind of cool. Like having Dave Chappelle and Erykah Badu and Stevie Wonder talk about the city, and replay value for that whole album as a whole. Like, I'm not about to sit there and listen to that hour and 20-minute album front to back all the damn time. Like,
how many?
I've picked like maybe five to 7 songs that I would probably like add to a playlist. Like, if I can work it in somehow. Like, but it's like, I mean, I've never not liked Big Sean, so like.
What was the album before this album?
Album before this album, I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't good. I think it was the Metro Boomin project.
That might have been it, and I don't even think I listened to that one.
Okay.
Yeah, him and Metro Boomin did a whole project together with what should have been fire, and that. I don't know.
Yeah, I remember. I do remember listening to it, but like, I definitely only listened to it like once, and I was like, okay, well, this was cool, like. And that was.
I know Metro did one with the Migos, but I didn't know he did it with Big Sean.
On his run, he was going crazy, and he did one with Big Sean. And we thought like, oh, this is the recapturing of Big Sean. Let's go. I don't know.
I listened to it once. I do remember listening to that album a good one time. Like that was it.
Yeah,
like it didn't make it to the library. It was just like, well, that was fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see what they do. Him and Janae do for 2088. That's what I was looking for. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'll make mine quick. I'm listening to the new Conway album. That's pretty hard. I'm all the Griselda shit is just going for me for real. I'm watching The Boys. I'm watching Lovecraft Country. I am watching Woke on Hulu, which is
that just started.
So good. So good.
No.
It's over with.
Oh no, you didn't like it?
It's trash, man. I feel like it's so much better. Like I feel like I feel like if Jordan Peele would have done it, it would be better. And I feel like if they didn't make everything talking,
I feel like it won't be a comedy.
Just the marker talking, I think it would be better if it was just the marker talking instead of everything talking.
The only reason that trailer even caught my attention because Tyler was playing in the background. Like I wasn't paying no attention at all. Like I was watching Bob's Burgers and all of a sudden I heard. I was like, wait, is that Tyler on the show?
I could have done without the talking liquor bottles.
That's what I'm saying.
The trash can, the marker, I was cool with, but the liquor bottles was a little much. He had a gold chain on.
Look, okay.
The liquor bottle had a gold chain on.
Here's my thing with that show, right? The whole concept, I ain't gonna tell you spoilers up, but he has a nervous breakdown, right? Is the basic thing. Yeah. And he ruins his life in like 35 minutes. And I'm like, yo, you don't got no real friends around.
Less. It was really like 10 minutes. Like the show, the whole little thing didn't last 35. They didn't stay that long.
Yeah,
that whole little part was like 10 minutes, and it was like, all right, my life is over with. I'm a meme and all that.
Lose my mind over him, like, though, this is stupid. I'm not losing the bag over mental illness. I know I had a traumatic moment. I'm not going. I'm just not going. You're not about to see me on stage going crazy because, no, man. And then tomorrow.
I just realized white people don't like black folks.
You done froze.
He basically just realized that.
You done froze up. You done said some shit. The people done froze you.
Right. All I heard is people don't like, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I cut off. Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
People done got you. That's it, man. That's the show. Melanin Shon, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Great show. Great artist, man. I'm looking forward to seeing what you have to come. You want to give any shout outs before you go off? Anything you want to plug in?
Of course. I have a video coming out for a song. I don't want to disclose the song yet, but it's coming out October 18th, the day the Browns play the Steelers.
Okay.
And shout out to everyone in Cleveland, everyone who's coming together and really trying to make something out of our city, bring something back home. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, S-Dot. Thank you, King Maud, Simple God. I am Juice Shrug. This is Color Radio. Later. Music.